Catherine here, and this is my video on how to lucid dream. Lucid dreaming has been hugely beneficial to me in my life. I remember my first lucid dream I had when I was a child. I became lucid in a nightmare that I was turning into a bear, and I tried desperately to wake up, and I couldn't. But since then, I've had over 400 lucid dreams, and some of them have been total duds, but some of them have been really amazing. I believe there's a lot of potential in lucid dreaming for healing, for deepening your practices, for working out things in your relationships. So I really hope that it can be something that you develop, and here are my tips for how to do so. So one thing is just to have lucid dreaming top of mind. So you're reminding yourself throughout the day, and especially as you're going to sleep, that you'd like to have a lucid dream. Also, reading about it, talking about it, watching videos about it, this will all benefit you. Okay, that one's easy. Next one's a little bit harder, but it's totally key, and that is to wake up in the middle of the night. So around 3 or 4, maybe you set an alarm, or maybe you have a blessing in disguise like I do, which is a cat that meows in the middle of the night. Something that'll wake you up fully, but not so fully that you can't go back to sleep. This is super important. Another step that's helpful, hopefully you're already doing something like this, so it's not a huge lifestyle shift, but meditation. If you have a meditation practice, this will help you so much with lucid dreaming. For one, if you're doing mindfulness practice, you're dropping into the moment, you're noticing how you feel, how you're thinking, the quality of your surroundings and your situation. Just imagine you're doing that more while you're sleeping, and it's so much easier to recognize, oh, this is not a typical situation. I think I might be dreaming. Another thing, as you're falling asleep, doing a body scan is great. So, moving with awareness from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. This is a way to sort of charge your dream body, your astral body, and to bring you a really high level of lucidity when you do fall asleep. Okay, another thing is to just increase your familiarity with your dream material. So definitely dream journaling, keeping a journal that you write as soon as you wake up while your dreams are still fresh, and then maybe processing your dreams through writing or art, or maybe you're working with an analyst or a dream group. That way you're aware of your dream material, you might have a deeper awareness of what has potential for healing. So, for instance, if you have a recurring nightmare, this is a great source, something to move into when you become lucid as you become more proficient. For instance, for me, I often get scared in dreams in a bathroom, especially if there's a mirror, and this has been true for a long time. I still don't fully understand why, but the beauty of it is I don't need to. I can become lucid, I can look into that mirror, and I can see past iterations of myself, or the self that I'm afraid that I am, or a self in another dimension looking back at me. That one was really freaky. Or maybe a portal that I can move into, or that something else can move from towards me. And then, okay, so I just mentioned this, but triggers. As you become more familiar with your dream material, you'll have more lucid dream triggers. So for me, like the scary bathroom, or another one is I'm driving and I can't reach the pedals of my car. That often clues me in that I'm dreaming, because I know that I frequently have that dream, and when it happens now, instead of getting panicked, I can just become excited that I'm lucid and fly away and do something cool next. Okay, so keeping lucid dreaming, your intention top of mind, meditating, doing mindfulness and body scans, becoming familiar with your dream material by journaling or processing your dreams through some group or something like that, and then also waking up in the middle of the night, really important. Okay, so if you do indeed become lucid, or let's say you're not sure that you're lucid, but you think you are, something great to do is to look at your hands, because looking at your hands, they're not going to look normal in the dream. They'll be like melty, bending, contorting. So this will let you know you definitely are dreaming, and it'll also heighten your lucidity. Um, Another thing is that you can try to fly. Usually, if you've gotten to the point where you're trying to fly, you probably are dreaming, and you'll know that you're lucid, and you can go from there. Finally, I talked about this in a video previously, but if you end up in the void, which is a black, empty space that you might be moving through very quickly, just know that this is not a bad place to be. It's actually quite good. It will probably be your portal to the next dreamscape, and I think just relaxing into it and being in the void is a great practice in itself. My very last tip is that it's tempting for people when they become lucid, just to immediately have sex in the dream. And yeah, this could be a good route for you, but in my experience, it has just led to waking up and the dream ending immediately. So, if possible, you can avoid that. I recommend it. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Please comment, please subscribe, and look forward to my next video. Bye.